Evening all. September the 1st. This is going to be like speed dating. 2 picks that I would highly suggest DCAing into over the coming weeks. You know, I do believe end of September, October onwards, we are going to be looking at altcoin season. Yeah. So first up is Dowge. Second up will be Vabble. I'll explain why, and then that will be that. Now, I'd like to play this, but this comes out so loud in the recording. But first and foremost, if you don't know what Dowge is, or DJI6930, it's a movement coin, it's a meme coin, it's a mascot coin, and this has got huge potential. Absolute bloody huge potential. Superman covers this in depth. If you don't know who Superman is, this guy here, Superman, he's been in crypto a long time. I actually followed his very first channel that got, I think he got 3 strikes and off back in 2017. And I think he had about a 1 year rest. Then he came back bigger, stronger than ever. But yeah, so either Supo, you've got another YouTuber called Win All Day. I like his picks and the way he does explain the videos. You've got good old Crypto Gains, yeah, as well. Plus many other YouTubers that I do follow. Those 3 I do like following. So that's my little shout out to them. Not that they need it. So Dowge itself, guys, we are sitting at a nice comfortable 0.11. This has gone up to over, I think it hit 0.8 at one point. Yeah, my entry level was way back within a few days. Basically, yeah, within a few days, but roughly about 0.005 I got in at, something like that. I've not took any profits or anything like that, guys. This is more of a movement coin. Yes, other projects, you know, meme coin, stuff like that, yeah, gamble them. Yeah, no problem. You know, you've got to take profits in, to be honest with you, in any project until you get to the stage that maybe you got free money. Yeah, I didn't on this one. Should have done in hindsight. Like any other project, take a bit of profit, and then you're sort of home dry then, yeah. But anyway, Dowge, yeah, is as I said, it's a movement coin. Dowge meaning Dow Jones, flipping the Dow, yeah. The Dow, like the top 30 of the Dow Jones, and if you take away if you take away the W, then you got Doge, as in Dogecoin, yeah. And as you can see, it's a 3-headed Shiba, etc., etc. Come over and read this yourself, guys. Or as I said, watch Super One, the other YouTubers that have done this justice. Let's just say. But look, some of the images that they've managed to create and stuff absolutely looks fantastic. Yeah, conviction. And I've already flipped these, but it takes a little bit of time to load up on your website, probably because of the API key is quite slow. But once you flip it, you know, this shows you the Dow Jones 30, and then it's flipped to the what do you call it? The cryptocurrency market. Yeah. So 100% Dowge. I'm in this long term. I do believe that this could surpass the SPX one. Yeah. Which is, let's go back down here for a sec. SPX. Yeah, these guys here. I do think so. You know, the community is bloody strong as anything. Yeah, Dowge themselves. Look, they are constantly posting. This was only 3 hours ago. This one probably done. I ain't refreshes. Probably done another one since then. And I've even put a little ticker at my name here as well in support, because I do support this project here itself. Yeah, Vabble. My God, Vabble. This is, I've been in this for 4 years, guys. Yep. Vabble is a Netflix streaming service. Yeah, on chain. They have been quiet for the last couple of months. I've got to say it as well, but they are building behind the scenes. Yeah, they really are building behind the scenes. Now, you can either do 2 things, guys. Risk your money on memes. Yeah, so yes, you could have 100x in a meme, you know, or you put $100 in, it goes up, goes down, and that's the end of it, yeah? Or you could do a little bit of smart money, bit of dollar cost averaging, yeah? Especially at these current prices. If Vabble was $1 now, then maybe not. But it's way off from $1. Yeah, I mean, you're talking, look, 250,000 market cap here. You know, total market cap, just 500,000 at the moment, guys. Liquidity is locked, yeah? And in total is only 139 million total supply. This is what, these are the key factors, guys. Yeah? Doesn't take a lot for this price to rocket. And this is why Vabble is my second pick for the month of September. Yeah? Because you buy when there is no news. You buy when things are quiet. You let all the paper hands sell and move on to other projects or whatever they do. The same as with Dowge, yeah? You let all the paper hands sell, they've took their profit, they've moved on to another project. Let them do that. And then let the fresh retail money come in and gradually scoop this up. More organic then, yeah? Now look, if we look at Dowge, yes, you know, I mean, this is getting more and more now, more evenly spaced out, yeah, in terms of holders, yeah? In terms of top holders, yeah? So like 3%, 2%. Now, yes, some of these wallets, I'm not going to bother with bubble maps and stuff like that, guys, but yes, some of these wallets could have been split up into 2 or 3. I understand that, yeah? But to me, this is getting more and more diversified now, yeah? And this is what you want. This is what will actually propel the project up, okay? First of all, you have what I call any insiders, big influencer type people. I'm not saying Supo here, by the way, because he's saying that he's held these, not selling them anytime soon. But you've got whales that say watch Superman's channel. You know that you know millions. I'm on about, you know, they're worth millions, and they put their money in, and they only want a 5x gain. You know, they put $100,000 in, and they sell $500,000 worth. You know, on a 5x game, fair enough. But the little guys, few $100s, and you know, you want to wait for a 10, 15x. So basically, the point I'm making is you have to let the big whales come and go, and then the movement actually starts, okay? In projects like this, yeah? Vabble, as I said at the moment, yeah, I think the bottom is completely in with Vabble. It's not really, I mean, it went down to about 3.5, and now we're at 0.004. It's crept up 7%. Now, guys, this is only on a measly 1,500 in volume, 7%. So, you know, if any of you meme boys are out there at the moment, and I don't want you coming in and pumping and dumping this, because Vabble is a good project at the end of the day, yeah? And this, I want to see this do slow growth for what they're bringing out. And in case you don't know, Crypto Gains did do a video about a year ago on Vabble, and the price bloody skyrocketed off his video, and he still holds his coins. He done a video last week, and he showed you his wallets, transparent as anything. And while he was going through them, I see it. Oh, VFX. And what he bought in VFX, I ain't going to say how much he bought. What he bought in Vabble at the time, he still holds. Yeah. Every single token, not one was sold. So I see that in his actual video. So well done on that, Gainsy, mate. So look, but the point being is, he holds so many tokens, he's probably forgot that he's got Vabble at the moment. But if he was to take the time and come over and have a look what they've done since his last video on it, you know, I mean, they've got John C. Hall, Joanna Miles, Barry Chamberlain, Philip Groves. Guys, just check these out on LinkedIn. Who these 4 Hollywood, I call them the horsemen, or horsemen, men and women, and a woman, yeah? But they have all got contacts in the Hollywood ecosphere, let's say. I don't know if that's the right word or what. But the whole point I'm making is it only takes the likes of even Supo. Trust me on this, if Supo done a video on Vabble, you'd be looking at 50-cent Vabble, right? Without a doubt. This would absolutely skyrocket at 50 cent. Why? Because low liquidity at the moment, and it's only got 139 million tokens, yeah? It's tried and tested. It's been around for 4 years. It's not a rug pull. It's not a meme. Yeah, it's got everything. It's got all of the right elements, in my personal opinion, to not only give you huge gains, but be part of a project, yeah, that is true utility, that is bringing streaming online, yeah? You can co-watch with these. Now, I'm not going to play any of these at the moment, guys, because I think they're actually updating. So, look, if I hover over it, you can see it being played, yeah? But if I actually click on the play, this part ain't working at the moment. So this is why I'm bringing this video out as well at the moment, because I do believe they're updating stuff behind the scenes, you know, the devs and stuff like that. See, so as you can see, look, it brings up the main screen, but if I click play, this ain't working at the moment. Yeah, normally this would come up huge screen, and you can co-watch, guys. So like if you pay for membership net, you can co-watch. In other words, you can have some of yous up here chatting away and all that. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So these are my 2 picks for September. Yeah. DJI6930, yeah, which I think is absolutely brilliant. That's my chair squeaking, by the way. It's not me trumpeting. And Vabble, yeah, for the month of September. There are other projects that I'm in, like high-risk meme coins. I've been rug pulled about 4 times in the last week, guys. So, yeah, you know, I'll try to be very careful in what projects to bring you, because I don't want anyone getting rug pulled at the end of the day. If I'm going to risk me money on high risk meme coins, I'll do it on my own. But yeah, I mean, there are other projects I want to talk about, which I should be doing near the end of this week. And also I'm launching my own projects. Yeah, I've got a project that I'm launching, and the way I'm going to do it is probably on Pump Fun. Yeah, I'm going to probably just buy a couple of $100 worth myself, do a video on it so you guys know I'm behind it, and then hopefully some of you guys, if you want to jump in, $10, $20, and then we get it through the Pump Fun curve or whatever it is. And who knows, have fun with it and make some money at the same time. Obviously, guys, everything I say is not financial advice. But I would suggest at least hitting the bell notification on here, like and subscribe if you can, if you want the opportunity of maybe getting into a project. I've worked on it for best part of 2 months. Yeah, it's a bit of a meme, and that's all I can actually say on it. That could have huge utility to it as well, etc, etc. And yeah, right, so I think I'll leave it at that. As always, be lucky in crypto and peace out.